I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about.
I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Hey guys, welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. Taking a little break from the regular vlogs today because I wanted to bring back some skincare content. I know a lot of you guys have found me from my ordinary videos, so I wanted to bring that back today for a little special day of Vlogmas. So if this is your first video of mine that you're stumbling across, first of all, my name is Tanisha. Welcome to my channel. I have so many skincare videos on my channel. I have an entire skincare playlist, so if you guys want to see more ordinary videos or more skincare content, I will leave a little card right here so you guys can check it out. Today, I wanted to share every single product from The Ordinary I own and what time of day I use it. I know skincare can be very overwhelming, it can be kind of intimidating, and I know especially when you're first getting into it, The Ordinary, they have so many like technical, scientific names that you don't really know what you should be doing, what you should use, when you should use it. So I wanted to just break down every single product that I have from them and let you guys know when I use it, why I use it in the morning or why I use it at night, and just to give you guys a little guide on how to create your skincare routine. I have a lot of products to get through, so we're just gonna get started. Starting off with hyaluronic acid. This is one of my favorite products to use and to incorporate within my skincare routine. I use this morning and night, every single day, no matter what. This is really great for hydration. If you guys wanna learn more about the specific products, again, like I said, I have an entire playlist on my channel where you can really hear me talk about in depth of all these products. So I'm just gonna give you like a brief overview of what it does. Hyaluronic acid is really good for hydrating your skin. If you have dry skin, oily skin, combination skin, literally any type of skin, this is really good, and I always love incorporating this as a first step after I clean my face in the morning and at night. This is like a common misconception when it comes to people with oily skin, and I used to think it myself that I didn't need hydrating products, I didn't need moisturizer, but it's actually the opposite. If you have really oily skin like I do, try incorporating hydrating products like hyaluronic acid and moisturizer and oils, and it'll really make sure that your oil is kind of at bay. If you're giving your skin what it needs in terms of moisture and hydration, it's not gonna have to overproduce oil. So just keep that in mind when you're formulating your skincare routine, and if you think that you don't need hydration, girl, you definitely do. And the great part about this is it goes with everything. So with some products, you really want to be careful about what you mix it with. Some products don't mix well together and you want to keep them separate, and you'll see that when I kind of explain each product. But with hyaluronic acid, it goes with everything. You don't have to worry about it not mixing with a certain ingredient or a certain formula or type of skincare product. This goes with everything, so that's why I use it morning and night. It's amazing and absolutely love it. The next product is Niacinamide. This is the Niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. I use this in the mornings. The reason why I use this in the morning is because at night I like to use more harsher exfoliating ingredients like salicylic acid, BHAs, PHAs, those type of things. Those ingredients don't really mix well with niacinamide, so I like to use this in the morning and completely keep that away from the other ingredients like BHAs that it doesn't mix with. Again, I have a whole video talking in depth about what products from The Ordinary you should and shouldn't mix. So if you are curious or concerned about that, definitely check out that video because I go in depth about why you shouldn't mix certain ingredients. But I love incorporating niacinamide into my routine. It's really great for also controlling my oils. Like I said, I'm really oily, and this has been a game changer for keeping my oils at bay and making my skin a little bit less oily. It's also really good if you have texture. It really helps in just like blurring out your pores and reducing the texture on your skin. The zinc in this is really good if you have inflammation and pimples. So whenever I see like a breakout or a pimple coming, I like to use this product and really focus it on my pimple. Sometimes like when you get a new pimple, you get like that red inflammation. As soon as you put this on, the zinc in it almost has like this cooling effect, and it calms it down a little bit so that it doesn't result in a dark spot, which is something I always have struggled with. Hyperpigmentation, dark spots, all of that. It's been the main part of my skincare journey, and me really trying to, you know, get my skin in a better place is trying to control, prevent, and get rid of my hyperpigmentation. So this has been really great for when it comes to new breakouts and making sure that they don't result in a dark spot, because that's the last thing that I want. This next product is probably one of my new favorites. I discovered this year, and I think it's actually one of you guys who commented on one of my videos from The Ordinary, and you were like, you need to try alpha arbutin, like it is amazing. So this is ascorbic acid 8% plus alpha arbutin 2%. I am almost done with this thing, like you can barely see it. I need to order a new one ASAP because this has been like a holy grail for me. If you have dark spots or hyperpigmentation or anything like that, that you've tried everything under the sun and nothing works, please try this. If there's any of these products that I'm showing to you guys today, this is the one that I feel like most people sleep on, you don't really know about, but it really works. Love vitamin C. Vitamin C is a great ingredient for brightening the skin and getting rid of hyperpigmentation. So that's this first ingredient in here. And then the second is alpha arbutin, which is another really great ingredient for brightening the skin. The fact that it has both of these two brightening ingredients is amazing. You guys, I have applied this when I have a fresh dark spot from a pimple that just I picked. I knew I shouldn't have picked it, but I picked it anyways, and it's like a fresh, dark, like potent dark spot. You know what I'm talking about, when it's like fresh and it's really dark and you're like, damn it, why did I pick that freaking pimple? I still have PTSD from my dark spots, clearly. I have applied this on like fresh, dark, hyperpigmentation spots, and I am not kidding you guys. Within like 2 weeks, I already see it lightening up and getting less dark. I don't know how, but this is amazing for dark spots, for hyperpigmentation, and really brightening the skin. I know The Ordinary has an ascorbic acid alone serum, so I will link that also down below in case you guys want to check that out and you don't need alpha arbutin. But they do have ascorbic acid alone, and then they also have alpha arbutin alone. So I will link all three so you guys can pick and choose which one you want to try. I like to use this in the morning because I don't want to mix it with my harsher BHAs and all those ingredients. My nighttime routine is more like so for, you know, going in there, harsh ingredients, and in the morning I really want to be light with my skincare and make sure that I'm not mixing ingredients that don't go together. Next products are some AHAs, which I don't use as often, but I just wanted to throw these in here just in case any of you guys do use AHAs and kind of tell you when I use them. So I kind of alluded to this, but these are a little bit of a harsher ingredient. These are really strong, guys. You really want to be careful about what you're mixing with these. I have here lactic acid and glycolic acid. As you can see, I really went through this. This is the only bottle that I bought. I don't use AHAs that much anymore because just learning from you guys and doing my research, AHAs just aren't the best ingredient if you have darker skin. It can kind of create hot spots in your skin and almost be like counterproductive. You may think it's really working, but when you get a new pimple, that pimple can leave a dark spot and it can come back even darker and just kind of like keep the cycle going of hyperpigmentation. That's the last thing that we want. I don't really use these anymore, but I have them and I use these at night. Now more so I use BHAs and PHAs. BHAs will be like your salicylic acid. PHAs are a derivative and they're a lot more gentler. I have a few different types that I use. They're not from The Ordinary, but I really love them because again, they're more gentler and just better for darker skin. I reserve all of those type of ingredients for the nighttime. You don't really want to be applying this during the day and then going out in the sun. All of these products are going to make your skin a lot more sensitive to the sun. So I always say this no matter what skincare video I'm making, you guys please wear your sunscreen no matter what, even if you're staying in the house. Like as you can see, the sun's coming in and you may think that because you're not going outside you don't need sunscreen, but the sun rays can still hit your skin. So you want to be careful and mindful of that and always use sunscreen. AHAs, BHAs, PHAs, LHAs, all of those A's are really strong ingredients and I don't like to mix them with ascorbic acid. I don't like to mix it with niacinamide. Like all of these things are not going to go together. So that's why I reserve these only for the nighttime. The next product is Retinol 0.5 in squalene or squalene? Squalene? I don't know how to say the word, retinol. This is another ingredient that I reserve for the nighttime. Now, to be honest with you guys, retinol kind of scares me. I know I am nearing the age where this can kind of be like a game changer for my skin, but I don't know why. This is just one of those products that really scares me. So I haven't been incorporating it that much into my routine, but this is really great for the nighttime. So I would only use this at night, again, because I use a lot of ingredients that wouldn't really work well with this in the morning. So I would only use this at night. Because I use a lot of like BHAs and PHAs, so exfoliating ingredients, I would not mix it with retinol. So I would use, let's say, a BHA one night and then alternate the next night use retinol, and then the next night use BHA, and then the next night use retinol. Maybe one night I won't use either, because honestly your skin doesn't need to be exfoliated every single day, but just be careful about mixing this again with harsh ingredients like AHAs, BHAs, vitamin C, those type of things. They just don't mix. And that is probably like the main reason why some of these ingredients you're gonna see that I reserve them for either the morning or at night. The main reason is because I'm using other ingredients that don't mix well. So it kind of just forces certain products into certain times of the day. When you're formulating your skincare routine, just based off of like what I'm saying or what research you're looking up and finding, you're gonna realize that like, okay, this product that I'm using is probably gonna be best during the day because I want to use this also, and these don't mix well together. So just do your research and make sure you're really learning about the ingredients that you're putting on your face and learning what times of day they do best and what you shouldn't mix together. So this next product was all the rage the past year on TikTok, on YouTube. Everyone was trying it and loving it, and I hopped on that bandwagon, and then I kind of like hopped off of it. You probably know what I'm talking about, but it is the AHA 30% plus BHA 2% peeling solution. So this is like the vampire mask that everyone was trying. This was like popping on TikTok. This is basically like a 10-minute chemical peel. It's kind of like what people would describe it as, like this vampire blood facial. And I got it because I heard amazing things. Everyone was like, oh my God, my skin looked amazing after like one day. And I'm like, okay, I have a lot of like dark spots. Let me try this. And then I did my research on AHAs like glycolic and lactic, and you guys know all that. And I just decided, I don't know if this is like really worth it for me to try. I don't really want to make hot spots on my face, but essentially I don't really use this as much as I thought I would. As you can see, the bottle is really full. I think I used it about once or twice, but when I did use this, I used it at night. Again, it's an AHA and BHA product, so I reserve all of those type of ingredient products, whether it's a cleanser that has salicylic acid, whether it's a peel, whether it's, you know, a solution like this. I always use it at night, so this was no different. The only difference with using this is I probably wouldn't use this right after it. So if you're looking for something like this to do, like maybe you want to do like a little mask one night, you only want to use one type of like BHA, like strong ingredient like this at a time. Like you don't want to overdo it. It's gonna over exfoliate your skin, and your skin is literally gonna hate you. Like it's gonna cry because it's gonna be totally stripped down. So definitely be cautious when you're using this, but I would only use it at night because I like to reserve all of my stronger chemically ingredients for the nighttime, because again, I don't want to mix it with other products that I'm using during the day. Now, although I don't really use this as often to treat my hyperpigmentation, if you guys are looking for an affordable mask, this one's really good. I think it's like $10, so super affordable. This is really good for other benefits other than like trying to get rid of hyperpigmentation. So let's say you once a week want to give your skin a little deep clean, you want to exfoliate. This is also really good for getting rid of all of the dead skin cells, making sure that all of that is off of the surface of your skin and just bringing that new fresh skin to life. I probably wouldn't use this more than like twice a week. Any more than that I feel like is kind of overkill. Just do it at night. Put this on your face. Your boyfriend, your husband, whoever, your roommate, they think you're kind of crazy, but your skin will probably be glowing. Have your glass of wine, maybe put some on them too. They may enjoy it, who knows? let me know how it goes for you. All right, this is one of my favorite products, and I feel like it's so underrated. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it, but it is Azelaic Acid Suspension 10%. This is a cream formula solution. I really love using this at night. My nighttime skincare routine is a lot simpler than my morning. I'm not using as many serums. I'm just using products that are really gonna do what they need to do in like maybe a 3-step, maybe 4-step process. My morning routine is like a whole other story. I love azelaic acid. I only use it at night. I find it works best at night. Again, I don't like to mix too many products in the morning because my morning routine is a little bit more complex. I'm using a lot of serums that are targeted for specific things, and I just feel like I don't need to be using 5 things at once. Like, I don't want to make my skincare routine too complicated, because I feel like when your skincare routine is complicated and you have 20 steps, first of all, that's not needed. And second of all, it just makes you unmotivated to do it. Like, there are days, and I know you guys have them too, where you wake up in the morning and you do not want to do your skincare routine, or at night you take your makeup off and you don't even want to take your makeup off, let alone do a 20-step skincare routine. So I try to keep it as simple as possible and break up the products so that I am doing different things at different times of the day. This is really great for not only brightening. You guys know that is like my #1 thing that I'm trying to really do with my skin. That is like the #1 thing. I'm trying to brighten my dark spots and really brighten my skin and get clear skin. Like, that is the goal. I want clear skin, and I'm sure you guys want it too. Almost every single product that I use has some sort of brightening quality in it, because I just feel like I need all of the brightening that I can get. And this is also really good for controlling breakouts. So whenever I feel like, you know, whenever you're getting a pimple and you feel it under your skin but it hasn't like come out to the surface yet, this is really good for controlling breakouts in that way. I break out more so like here. I really focus it there. Sometimes I'll bring it on my cheeks. I find that that really works. I don't break out as often. I don't know, people sleep on this. It's just really good. Time for another giveaway. Today's giveaway is a good one. I feel like I had to throw in multiple Ordinary giveaways in here because the Ordinary just is like close to my heart. One of you guys are going to be winning a Ordinary skincare routine, whether it's morning or night. So you can pick if you want to get products for the morning or get products for the night. It's a max of 3 products. I feel like 3 is a really good basic starter routine, whether you're just getting into skincare or whether you already have a routine but you want to try some new products to incorporate within that. You can pick up to 3 products, whether it's for morning or night, or you want to do a mix of the 2, whatever you want, up to 3 products. That is the prize for today. What you have to do to win today's prize is leave me a comment down below letting me know what is your #1 skin concern and what Ordinary product you think can really help with that. Whether it is you're really oily, or you have a lot of texture, you're really dry. Let me know what your skin concern is, if you're comfortable with sharing, or what Ordinary product you would really want to try. That is the rules for today. Make sure you leave that comment down below with your Instagram handle, in addition to the other standard rules. Good luck, you guys, and let's continue with the rest of the video. Okay, last product of the day is moisturizer. So this is the Natural Moisturizing Factors plus Hyaluronic Acid. I know I have kind of like on this before. I don't know why, because I've gone back to this. You guys, sometimes simple is best. So many moisturizers out there, and I feel like moisturizer is the one thing that is kind of hard to find because there's so many different types. Honestly, I haven't even figured out like what moisturizer is best for me. I just try to moisturize because I know keeping my skin hydrated, having oily skin is important, so I try to moisturize all the time, but it's so hard to find a good moisturizer. I know this doesn't have any like amazing qualities like oil controlling, blah 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 blah. Like, it's just a moisturizer plus hyaluronic acid. Like, it's as simple as you can get, but this really works for me. I use it morning and night because, like I said, it's really simple. It only has hyaluronic acid in it. As I said in the beginning, hyaluronic acid goes with everything. It mixes with all types of ingredients because it's really simple, it's basic. I found with this, like, I've used it in the morning, I use it at night with all of my ingredients, and my face stays really moisturized. Although in the winter, like, it's getting a little bit dry because the weather's changing, but this is a really good basic moisturizer. You can use it any time of day because it doesn't have any type of ingredients that is going to counteract negatively with the other products in your routine. So I have found that this works morning, night, whenever. It's a good basic moisturizer. It's super cheap and affordable. but it works. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and loved a little switch up from Vlogmas. I know there's lots of vlogs, lots of content going around all over YouTube right now, but I just wanted to bring it back to almost like my roots, where a lot of you guys found my channel. I love skincare. I know you guys love skincare. There's lots more of it coming. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. There's lots of Vlogmas content every single day, lots of giveaways, lots of fun stuff going on around here. So I hope you guys are excited and ready for it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.
Yeah.